Peter checked himself out of the hospital 3 hours ago. He isn't at the lab, and he's not answering his phone. He's gone.
So as our second season ended, Peter has been taken by Walternate back to the other side, his rightful home.
We're panicked because our leading man has gone to the alternate universe.
Dr. Bishop and Olivia decide that they have to go and get Peter back from the alternate universe.
Which is like our universe, except things are slightly different.
For instance, what if JFK hadn't been assassinated? How would the world have developed differently?
But also this damage has occurred on that side.
When our two universes first interacted, the laws of physics were turned into mere suggestions.
So then on the other side, you realize that most of the characters that we've been watching have, their doubles living there.
The alternate Fringe team, which consists of a exact duplicate of Olivia, but somebody who didn't grow up with the same burdens as our Olivia, and therefore has a different approach and attitude towards life.
Charlie exists over there because he wasn't killed over there like he was in this universe.
We meet a new agent called Lincoln Lee,
who is the scientist, cop, leader of the team on the other side. They're also supported by a version of Astrid Farnsworth.
She's autistic, she's got Asperger's syndrome, and she is what is known as a looker. All she wants to do is sit in front of her computer and read data.
Another Philip Broyles.
In the alternate universe, he is Colonel Broyles.
Super militant Colonel Broyles.
Nap time's over. Let's go to work.
On the other side, because they're in a much more warlike stance, the Fringe Division is a much more militaristic group of people, and it's much more out in the public. On their side, they're the heroes. They're like the fire department.
Fringe events are far more common on the other side because the fabric of their universe is tearing so quickly. Imagine if the Bermuda Triangle were in the middle of New York Harbor.
As you would want to see when there are two characters living in two different universes and they come together for the first time, they have to fight each other, of course.
So when Olivia does finally get to Peter, she says, I've thought of, hundreds of reasons why you should come back, but ultimately, you have to come back because you belong with me. Which is, I think, as close as Olivia really ever gets to declaring her love.
And then they kiss. And it's so great because you've been waiting for 2 whole seasons for it to happen.
He's already been disillusioned by meeting his father and what his father has become.
We start to understand that maybe Walter Annette has nefarious purposes at hand.
His bringing me back was never about fixing this universe. It was about destroying yours.
He realizes that he doesn't really belong to either world, but when he gets shown this machine, all of a sudden this idea of fate or destiny is introduced.
And this emotional connection from Olivia gives Peter the push he needs to come back to our side and choose to defend the world he's grown up in, not the world he was born in.